Good morning, beloved. Are you having a pleasant night? Oh, you knew it was me, huh? And why not the village elder? Merrick and I have both been stopping to ask you to put down your roots here, right? I've been here more often than he, sure, but asking if these accommodations are to your liking and our impromptu dates are more of a daytime visit. Are my visits becoming tiresome? Routine? Really? You smelled me? Well, that's quite rude. I do bathe regularly. Yeah, I know. No, I was going to say Lycan. Monsters are those who commit monstrous acts. Monsters are those who prey upon the weak. Monsters are those who killed my brother. Those who threatened to use me repeatedly while forcing my remaining brother to watch before killing us both. Those are monsters. You're far from a monster. You're our savior. And after witnessing the unbridled slaughter you visited upon them, I'd say you're more of a monster killer. Seriously, I wish I could have seen you get the rest of them. Hey, stop that. Those bandits were attacking our village for months. After saving me and my brother, you chased down those miserable bastards and you ended them all. Not a single soul here will shed any tears for even one of those assholes or their fate. One of the women they used was my childhood friend, so I hope you tore their balls off before tearing them apart. Let all of them burn in hell forever. Human? Human? Them? How can you say that they were human? Do you forget they robbed us? Destroyed property, possessions, and livestock? Assaulted us? Violated us? Killed us for months? Just how many atrocities must we survivors tell you about before you'll understand that they were just evil monsters? You've shown yourself to be more human than any of them could ever hope to be. Hell, you're more human than the damn king. How can he demand our taxes but refuse to send even one goddamn soldier because we're on the outskirts of his kingdom, leaving us to fend for our... I'm sorry. I guess I get carried away when I think about the living hell a mere 20-odd men visited upon us. The utter lack of humanity we found wherever we turned until you happened by. Look, you can't just call yourself a monster. Not to me. Not to any of us. Not when we have those savages as a frame of reference. Why do you think we want you to stay here? Why do you think I want you to be with me? Okay, yes, you showed all of us that you're a Lycan. Yes, you showed a frightening savagery and power that chilled us to our soul. And yes, you dismembered the 18 men who murdered my brother with little to no effort and had even less trouble finishing off the rest. Yes, the image of your Lycan form drenched in their blood, howling angrily in a feral rage against the rising sun was terrifying. And yes, I'm going somewhere with this. Despite all of that, you stepped in. You involved yourself. During your visit to our village, you heard of the bandits and you didn't want to get involved. You tried to avoid notice by leaving before dawn. Who knew my father would ask us to get him water so early? Who knew you'd pass us on your way out of town? You didn't have to step in. You didn't have to involve yourself in our affairs. You could have ignored our pleas, my cries for help. They didn't even break their stride. They gave you the chance to leave us all behind. They were too focused and excited with my nightmarish fate. You heard what they were going to do to me. How long they'd take to do it. Arguing over how many turns each would get. Deciding the order. Laughing at my brother Galen. Being paid to watch while Balin rotted beside us both. A monster would have ignored our plight. A monster wouldn't have concerned themselves. A monster might have joined in or happily left me to be dishonored and both of us to die. How many lives besides ours did you save? How many more would they have hurt and violated before they took everything of value here and moved to their next town of powerless victims? You are no monster. No. There's a major difference between you and those loathsome creatures. Being Lycan doesn't make you a monster any more than being human made them good people. Why do you keep daring to call yourself a monster? You are the vengeance for our fallen, the justice for our violated, the savior of our village, of my virtue, of my brother, of me. During the past week, we've all gotten to know you, and while the village elder tried to reward you for your heroism, you shared your history. How you returned, how long ago, how long you've been wandering the land alone, being fearful of contact with others, the humans who fear your nature and the fae who fear your bloodline. How lonely it all made you. And nothing in any of those discussions mentioned any reprehensible acts. Yeah, who'd admit their atrocities, whatever. Look, Merrick, you and I have been talking in great depth. Aside from discussing your past, we've discovered our similarities and our differences. Our need for protection only you can offer us. We've shared our desire for you to find a home here. I've shared my desire to give you a home and hearth with me. Hell, my entire family has given you their blessing. My father tried twice to give you my hand. During our meetings, I've tried to give you my love because I want to be with you. Not because you saved me and my brother, but because I'm drawn to you. Seriously, I am. Does it matter if it's your Lycan or human side? Aren't they the same person? Aren't they both you? So why are you so hesitant? Is a wife and a home so unappealing? Am I? No. Stop. I understand you were taken against your will a very long time ago. I'm terribly sorry that everyone you knew and loved died a long time ago. However, if you're now eternal, don't you have to embrace this new life? Make it worth living longer than normal? Look, just how long can you wander the land avoiding everyone and everything, human and fae alike? If you've already been wandering out there a couple of 100 years. Wait, what? You've already been everywhere twice? Serious? Wait, have you been to this village before? Like, before I was born? So if you've already seen everything, aren't you bored with your travels? How about you just take a break from your endless wandering and give the world some time to change before your next pass? Why not settle down and have a more normal life for a little while? Have a family. Have me. Oh. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about it that way. I never considered the pain or the difficulty of outliving everyone you know and love, let alone more than once. That would be difficult, even painful. But isn't life for the living? Regardless of how long it may last, maybe even especially if it will last for a very long time. Can't you just, I don't know, make more Lycans? Like how you were created? What? The wound has to be fatal. Does that mean you were dead before you turned? It must have been awful. Frightening. Did the Lycan who bit you help you out with the change at all? Did they give you any information on what was about to happen to you? Why she did this to you? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I mean, I couldn't have known. I'm so sorry. Is that why you're so averted to making a family? To making a home here with me? Me? What about me? Wait. Wait. I've told you several times before, I'm not involuntarily obligated. My interest in you isn't a reward for saving me. It's not like you saved me from being used, so your reward is to use me. Get that offensive insult out of your head. I won't deny that seeing you bathed in blood and organs of Balin's murderers before they could repeatedly violate me definitely endeared me to you, but even a marriage of convenience has its benefits. No, this isn't a marriage of convenience. Look, I'm just saying Merrick has offered to find you a bride if you stay here, and I volunteered for my own reasons. I want this. You. Every moment we've spent together has brought me closer and closer to you. Your actions for this village alone tells the tale of a good man with remarkable power. The life you've lived, the difficulties you've faced. To still have such compassion for those you'll eventually outlive. I want to know more about you. I want to share a part of this life that you have. Maybe bring some light into your days. Some happiness. Some love. Love takes time to grow, this is true, but it has to start somewhere. And I'm not some little schoolgirl. I'm not some child with an adolescent crush on a tall, dark, strong stranger. Neither am I the country bumpkin hoping the strong traveler will take me away from here for a better life in a central kingdom. I intend to stay here. Strength may impress some women, but it takes more than being strong to win my heart. What? Yeah, I keep saying strong. The truth points to itself. Shut up. You are. So what's holding you back? You and I have grown closer. You like me, I like you. You've admitted you're lonely and you want to find a place to call your own again. We're offering you a home and I want to be your wife, so what's preventing you from accepting what's before you? No, wait. I don't fear you. I stand before you in the light of a full moon as a simple human that can never stand against you. Full moon or no, Lycan form or no, you could easily take anything you want from anyone. You can beat me, you can break me, you can take me, and I can't stop you. I can't hurt you, I can't even outrun you, can I? I admit all of this, and yet here I stand, unafraid, asking you to make me yours. Trust your humanity. Trust in yourself. I do. We all do. From what I've seen, your lycanthropy, it enhances who you are. It doesn't control you. Before you stands a chance at a home, a life, a wife, a people who you can care for and protect, who will do anything they can for you. Humans that don't fear your Lycan heritage. Humans who want you to be a member of our community. A hopeful betrothed who wants to make you hers. So please just let me be yours. Please. You see? You can't tell me that you choose being alone over this, as I know you feel it too. The connection. I want to give myself to you fully.